You put it up yet, motherfucker? Hey, man, fuck up my shit. I'm sorry for screaming out obscenities. Photo was just screaming out obscenities in the Apple store with me. You know how bad I fucking look? Screaming out obscenities in the white people live. Shit, touching on little white girls' booty.
Goofy ass nigga tryna kill again with no legs. You can't if you're out coming in, call me dead again with no head. Bro, boy, I wonder why you ain't getting no bread. Told your bitch to get on her knees, don't want no sex. Oh, Nene, goofy ass niggas sippin' closer than they don't lean. Stop, goofy ass niggas tryna fly without no ring. Stop, goofy ass niggas wanna down in your dreams, bitch. Stop, you goofy ass niggas should lie for no reason.
My baby needs some new when she get it first. I'ma be so real soon, so I need some herbs. I hopped up out of her with that Louis bag. And if a nigga try me for him, do his ass.
That QP and earth roller, let's get high, light it up. And I guarantee that you gon' touch the sky. He say he get money, but I know that that's a lie. I see ones and fives in your bang world right now, but you ain't flexing, boy, you need some exercise. You cutting up, you need some GBE lessons now. See my car and they say I'm handsome. I got too much squad falling on my pants. These bitches in my hair, I'm too rich for some dandruff. She's up. I don't do the dash, bitch, I do the damn drip. These boys don't want no smoke, they don't want no cancer. Get them by the lows when I get them bands. No, I ain't no brick, but I'm money dancing. Don't get on no Molly roller. Once you got my wrist going, I be whipping Yola. Bitch, I'm on mighty soul. Stand up to the double low and you gon' get some dough. Boy, you ain't no blow. You some bitch nigga, and boy, you ain't no soul. Boy, you ain't getting money, shut I ain't your fault. Say you gon' make a move, nigga, I ain't before. Boy, you hang around a bunch of April Fools. Niggas say they gon' do it, they ain't gon' do it. And get a lot of money, nigga, April Fools. I hit the Louis store, spend that on KK shows. 100 grand, a lot of money, nigga, April Fools. I spend that on the phone just to make them more. Geekers, all these bitch geekers. You know I'm a freaker when I flame up this reefer. Oh, $1,000 bills, cause I'm a rich nigga. Nina like a boss, a bitch, the way she hit niggas. Shoes cost a bunch of shit, look at my kicks, nigga. I could've bought an ass for my bitch, nigga. I'm off this activist, it got me leaning over. I pour full purple and some peach soda. Your boyfriend off, I made Nina blow. He was on the phone with him, sucking my dick and he ain't even know it. I ain't even tried to. You wanna glow up, baby, Keef got you.
So man, the year is 2012, and at this point, bro, the artist known as Keef and shit has really started taking off. He had dropped the iconic mixtape Back from the Dead in March 12, 2012, which was his 5th mixtape up to that point. Like, that's crazy, man. That was his man's 5th mixtape. And the hit song I Don't Like spawned it on this tape with Lil Reese, and that song would take Keef off. I mean, it then would change the whole industry. Like, it would then change everything for like the whole Chicago wave at the time. Then he'll follow that up with Love SOSA that dropped on October 18, 2012. And that song would take him off too. So basically at this point, bro, Keef was becoming a global name in the rap industry. He had 2012 on lock already. Everybody was wondering what the hell was going on and shit, because rap was slowly but surely changing. Now, we all know rap was in its futuristic era for like 2008, 9 to 2010, 11. You know, but once 2012, once Keef was starting to come up with this shit, the whole, like, once that drill wave was becoming a new thing, the whole music industry changed and went through a whole transformation, like in a matter of snap of a hand. And Keef would drop his iconic debut studio album on December 18th of 2012. And boy, if the music didn't change the industry, this album right here catapulted and made Keef a household global name at this point. Like, this album was played everywhere, nigga. I had this shit on CD, bro. Everybody and their mamas was bumping this album in 2012, bro. This had 2012 on lock. The whole Chicago wave, you know, like Keef had already took off, but this album just made him just a superstar at the point. Everybody was wondering who the hell this nigga was that was bubbling around the scene at this time. But hey, man, like I always say, man, if you new here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you old here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you think you saw any one of my videos before on any social medias, anywhere, nigga, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm not playing, man. We going crazy all 2024, bro. Like, this whole year, bro. Ah! But, man, like I always say, man, like I always feel, man, like I always gotta talk to y'all about, man, we are talking about 2013 lean era Keef, nigga. One of the craziest runs of that artists could low-key go through in their career and shit. Like, this shit was chef kiss, my nigga. But nah, man, 2013 Keef, lean era Keef, bro. It's so much memory and shit that go through my mind when I expressed how the music, anything was coming from Keef in this 1 year right here, bro. I swear to God. So, like, at this point, bro, 2012 Keef, like I said, was already bubbling, changing the industry, going crazy with I Don't Like, I Love SOSA and shit. It had a whole, the man took his whole state and turned it to a known global pace, like with the drill sound. Like, everybody was hopping on that drill sound and shit. But once 2013 came and Keef had got out of jail and shit, it was a whole nother ball game, nigga. I mean, like, the bro had changed his whole sound. Like, that drill shit that he was doing in 2012, he low-key wasn't doing that no more in 2013. Like, the man just started switching shit up and started really doing his mumbling flow, harmonizing, started singing more auto-tune and shit. And then it was like Wayne at 08. Kinda like with what Wayne was doing in 08, but he was doing it in a more different way and shit, you know. And it's crazy how fast he did the shit, because 2012 or 2013, that shit ain't that far apart, bro. That shit it really ain't that long, bro. And it's crazy that he already was moving on from that sound just a year later after, you know, getting famous and being hot in his career. But yeah, man, this is one of my favorite eras of Keef. The Xanax era, all that shit will always be top one. The drill era, all that. But this right here will be top one. Like, that man SOSA was dropping so much fire this year, bro. Like, we'll be here for days talking about this shit. But nah, man, like I said, if you new here, if you know how these videos go, though, man, we talking about 2013 Keef. We basically gonna be going over all the little major shit he was doing this year. Like, basically, we're gonna talk about the success of Finally Rich, of course. You know, him going to jail. Then the shift in his music that was starting to come, and that transformed him to like a whole nother person, and you know, that just made this era so special. But yeah, we're gonna talk about all that. We're gonna talk about the insane mixtape run. You know, we're gonna talk about all the classics. We're gonna talk about the snippets. We even gonna talk about the backlash, the shit, how people was really feeling in real time when all this shit was really starting to come out. The Mansion, Capo. We're gonna talk about all this shit, bro. So like I said, man, I don't know how long this video gonna be, but shit, if I was you, I'd go in the kitchen and cook up some noodles, throw some on a pot, some, you know, get some to your little baby or some shit, you know, and y'all just sit on the couch and watch me yap on however long this video finna be, man, for real. So, man, bro, 2012, man, after the long year of hot, successful song like I Don't Like, the Back for the Dead mixtape, every song going crazy on there. Then they're changing the whole industry in Chicago with his sound and music. Like, the drill sound was really becoming this more like global known thing. Like I said, the futuristic sound of music was going crazy. But shit, you can't deny that drill sound was going insane. Like, even Kanye West had to get involved with that shit, bro. Like, he even had to get in that shit. So, of course he was bound to get signed to a record label. And he would get signed to Interscope Records. Look, man, if you don't know the history between Keef and Interscope, bro, my boy, sit down and tell you, because it seemed like that nigga didn't give a fuck at all about the shit he had to do in that time when he was signed to them niggas. I'm talking about they had SOSA scheduled for music videos. That nigga wasn't showing up to it. The nigga barely was showing up to concerts and shit. Like, whatever they had scheduled for that man, bro, he was not showing up to it. Yeah, I realized, bro, he was 16 at this point. This nigga was a kid. Like, it was a young ass nigga, bro. So this nigga was still very young and they have a mature mindset, bro. So you gotta take all this shit with. You gotta think of all this shit once when you go over all the shit he really was doing in that time frame, because the nigga Dana was still a kid. You gave a young nigga in the hood a whole bunch of millions of dollars, and like, hell nah, like the nigga was still young, bro. So all this shit he was doing, that was just a young nigga mindset, But yeah, man. So after all that shit and dropping the infamous Finally Rich mixtape, the success of the album will go crazy and shit. All the shit was all over the place. It debuted on number 29 on the Billboard. Sold 50,000 first week. Now, the time it was low-key considered somewhat a flop for the record label. But in the streets and everything, that shit was bubbling. Like, everybody and their mamas wanted a motherfucking Keef. Like, everybody wanted a piece of what Keef had going on at the time, bro. But I guess it didn't meet to the requirements that the record label was expecting and shit. So I guess it was somewhat considered that, but that's just what the record label obviously expect from artists and shit, So it's not really nothing that he could really do about it. It just, But after all the success of that, Keef would find himself in some more trouble after that in January of 2013. Basically, this man was on probation for a gun charge that had stemmed from 2012. But that happened in 2011 and early 2012. Where he was, I guess, allegedly shot at the police and shit. It's crazy how that nigga's still alive after all that shit. But, so he ended up getting put on probation and shit. When you on probation, you can't be around no guns, none of that shit, etc. But SOSA, him being so young and naive and shit, that nigga will end up going to a gun range and shit on a film interview with Pitchfork. And, of course, the police and them will see that shit. And that nigga would end up had to serve some time in juvenile center for that, for the remainder of that, probably January until March of 2013, where he would get released from prison. And that's when the change of everything started to happen. Oh man, bro, when Keef had got out of jail in 2013, he scrounged a bat release first day out and shit. It wasn't immediately, but it was like then after he had got out of jail, he released the first day out.
24 show, 24 verse. Soon as I'm done, I'm counting like a nerd. My baby needs some new when she get first. I'ma be so real soon, so I need some herb. I hopped the butter out with that Louis bag. And if a nigga try me for him, do his ass.
Like, this was the gif of kind of the first sound of that lean era mumbling. Kind of the first really whiff of what the hell we was finna really had in store for the rest of that year and shit, Now, I don't think it's the first really major time when, like, the lean era sound came. I feel like the song he dropped in late 2011, They Know, not 2011, 2012, that They Know was the first sound of that lean era. It kind of was like the first sound when he was really slurring a little bit, but it wasn't major, though. It wasn't like the main sound. It was just like the first beginning sound for that shit,
Love my squad, from the squad I go hard, you holding that cash, get raw, or get somebody drop to a squad, number shit is in stocks, miss squad, GE 300 no block, and squad needs man, no top, we ain't tripping, we letting off shots, need one dog.
First day out, this right here was the first really major time where that sound was really brought to the limelight. That's when, like, everybody was like, what the fuck? Like, this when the majority of people, like the die-hard SOSA fans, would really shine and shit, Like, all the people, the casuals that came at the Finally Rich and shit, they wasn't really too much trying to, you know, be around the shit because they weren't really fucking with the sound of the music because how quick and everything was shifting. Like, the nigga really just started mumbling and, you know, straight off the bat just started mumbling and started slurring on words, but the music was chef kiss like a motherfucker. You can't cap. Now this when the insane back-to-back song drop was coming for SOSA. We had Hobby.
Ain't no money. All these niggas stunning. That's how all these niggas coming. But they ain't coming but her me. All these niggas dummies. I'm about to take a trip to London. I got every bitch in London.
That shit was fire as fuck. You had Ronda Rousey that was coming out.
Money, cash, we all ballin' now. Boy, you can't hold me. Ask the us who know me. Blast them, they all fallin' down. All I sippin' codeine, 6 months, 24. Leanin', I'm leanin' till I fall out.
Lil No Thotties.
Screw me over. Now I got blood on my Louis loafers. I wear $1,000 belts cause I'm a rich nigga. Ain't nothing like a boss of bitch the way she hit niggas. Shoes cost a bunch of shit, look at my kicks, nigga. Could've bought an ass for my bitch, nigga. I'm off this activist, it got me leaning over. I pour 4 purple and some peach soda. Your boyfriend off, I may need a blower. He was on the phone with him, sucking my dick and he ain't even know it. I ain't even tried to. You wanna glow up, baby, Keef got you.
Macaroni time.
Things macaroni time. She said she like my car, she like how my 40 ride. She see me with the stars, now she wanna know me now. Cause I told her now I'm acting phony now. Ball for a nigga, think it's macaroni time. Couple bucks for these bitches, let me slap them on their ass. She wanted me, my mama never, I got a QP and earth roller, let's get high, light it up, and I guarantee that you gon' touch the sky. He say he get money, but I know that that's a lie. I see 1s and 5s in your bang, well right now, but you ain't flexing, boy, you need some exercise, you cutting up, you need some GBE lessons now.
You had motherfucking No Reason, which is one of my top favorite SOSA songs.
Goofy ass nigga tryna kill, get with no legs. If you out coming in, come me thinking with no head. Bro, boy, I wonder why you ain't getting no bread. Told your bitch to get on her knees, don't want no sex. Oh, Nene, goofy ass niggas to the concert, that ain't no lean. Stop, goofy ass niggas tryna fly without no wings. Stop, goofy ass niggas want you down in your dreams, bitch. Stop, you goofy ass niggas should lie for no reason.
You had motherfucking Morgan Tracy.
See my car and they say I'm handsome. I got too much squad falling on my pants. These bitches in my hair, I'm too rich for some dandruff. She's up. I don't do the dash, bitch, I do the damn drip. These boys don't want no smoke, they don't want no cancer. Get them by the lows when I get them bands. No, I ain't no brick, but I'm money dancing. I like dirty sprites and dirty fancies. Get show it, trust Lamar, I ain't talking Kendrick.
April Fools was crazy.
Well, you ain't getting money, sure that ain't your fault. Say you gon' make a move, nigga, April Fools. Well, you hang around a bunch of April Fools. Niggas say they gon' do it, they ain't gon' do it. And get a lot of money, nigga, April Fools. I hit the Louis store, spend that on KK shows. 100 grand, a lot of money, nigga, April Fools. I spend that on the phone just to make a move.
Being ballin' with Ball Out and them was crazy.
SOSA, baby, I've been ballin' hard, no discount. 3 cars, 6 houses, you can't tell me shit now. And I got it made, so I ain't taking shit out. Ain't tryna fuck it out. This is suck a dick house, money house, a bitch house, a pound house, a brick house. I even got an AK sitting at my bitch house. Made me switch out, pull up, get out, start throwing cash everywhere and fucking every bitch now. Look at my wrist block, chain block, ear block, my car block, my earrings so damn bad that I can hear now.
That's It was fire as hell, bro. Hey.
I play this dog, but she said she don't wanna lose me, and that's it. I gave a bitch 2 or 3 pumps, and that's it. She had all 2 or 3 blunts, and that's it. My girl, she can't get none of that shit. Take 20 out the bank and I'm spending that shit. I'm allergic to straight things, and that's it. Fake niggas spending bought that lobster, that's it. I only bought a PT, and that's it. Bought a Sprite in the forehead, dropped in that bitch. I live it, that's why I be talking that shit. Walked in the mall and be copping that shit. Remember when my grandma used to say that's it. Now I ain't gotta hear none of that shit.
Hate me with Capo, where he get it.
Be like SOSA, where you get that cash at? Alright, I smoke, don't get on with Molly roller. Watch got my wrist go like Bobby Whippy Yoda. Bitch, I'm on Mighty Soul. Stand up to you double low and you gon' get some thrown. Boy, you ain't no blower. You some bitch nigga, and boy, you ain't no soldier. Boy, you ain't cash, and I took $100,000 and I jacked it. Grandma made it.
Bro, I could talk about this shit all day, my nigga. I though.
This nigga said he gon' rob me. I got 30 on me, it's my loan. 4GK, bitch, you my glow. And I know you want some pipe though. Got bitches all my line though. Been friendly's all of my bankroll. This ain't a credit card for a call chase, ho. This so acting like she don't wanna let me fuck. I know.
Me.
See, we soldiers out here. It's a war, we soldiers out here, nigga. I got a bitch, she is from Italy. Smoking on this earth, this gas and shit be filling me up. You think it's your time, but it could be up. That's why I got a dirty on me, nigga. Try me, it could be up.
I ain't done turning up.
You say you want a fool, well I want some here. I got $100 where you want it at. Cause I'm counting, girl, I'm money counting. I ain't gotta count it, I got a money counting. I'm up here at the top, I started from the bottom. I can't really trust niggas, so I gotta watch them. Cause these niggas plotting, cause I'm getting guap now. But then they wanna follow me, but follow me cause I'm hard now. I see what Mike Jones was talking about. Now I'm about to pour 4 and smoke my lungs. I ain't done turning.
I mean, bro was on a different ball game at this point, bro. I mean, I'm talking about like every single song that this man was coming out with, you know, even the snippets, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. All that shit was heat, my nigga. Like, not really one bad song, like, cause I'm getting money. All that shit was fire, bro. I mean, like, the nigga was on a different ball game and shit. You gotta realize, bro, the backlash that he was getting at this point in his career, at this point, bro, when all these songs, all this shit was really starting to flow and come out, bro. The backlash was insane, bro. Like, that's what I mean by the casuals. Like, then it was leaving. This when the real. I mean, they still was there, but this when the real, like, cheeky fans, like, who really was listening to his music was sticking around. I mean, because, like, bro, like, the slurring and the mumbling shit was just getting out of line and shit. You gotta realize, he was still working with Young Chop, but he was starting to work with, like, other producers, like AB Beats. He was working with Zaytoven a lot. I mean, like, Zaytoven at this point of 2013 was becoming SOSA, like, main producer. Like, I noticed that him and Zaytoven was for sure locked in that whole year and shit. You know, like, niggas like that, Dolan Beats though, AB Beats, Cash with A, like, he was working with a lot. This with, like, niggas really was sending a beats to his email a lot of shit. So whatever beats he was picking, the beat selection was Chef Kiss. He still was working with Chop, but it's like not too much working with Chop and shit, you know. And that's what I mean by, like, SOSA really switching his sound up every year in his career. Like, if you're a SOSA fan, you'll know every year sound different from the last. Like, this man never has the same sound each year and shit. He never do. You know, so it was honestly a risk, low key, abandoning the Young Chop beats and shit, and then go ahead and moving on to, like, other producers and shit, you know, which was flowing better and shit. It just, everybody, that was the big criticism and shit, you know. It wasn't just the mumbling, the slurring shit that everybody was criticizing. They was like, damn, this nigga working with Chop, he need to go back working with Chop. Like, I remember seeing this shit, bro, hearing this shit. He need to go back work with Chop. These songs ain't it. the hate was real, and it's crazy how this is like fan favorite like SOSA now, but shit, at the time this shit was considered the worst music ever to exist, nigga, like for real. Now you know it can't be a video talking about 2013 SOSA without talking about the crazy 2 tapes that this man would drop in this year span, nigga. Boy, man, like I would never forget when these mixtapes was really coming out in fruition and shit, nigga. I mean, you gotta realize, but like I just said in the previous like couple not too long ago, the hate was real, bro. Like niggas was not fucking with that slurring shit at all, bro. They wasn't really fucking with that. He wasn't on your chop beats. SOSA was in a whole nother bracket and shit. Like everybody was there and said like this nigga got the money and just said fuck this shit, like just gave up and shit. And it's like, I mean, it looked like that, but I don't think so, bro. I think bro was just genuinely being hit mad creative shit. You gotta realize this nigga was 17 in this time, bro. So it was a young nigga, bro. Like this nigga down there, like you gotta realize you get all this money, you know, you probably ain't gonna want to, you feel me, but you can't deny that the music was chef kiss, bro. You just can't deny it, bro. But yeah, man, the insane mixtape run, bro. Bang Part 2 that would drop on August 15th for 2013, man. And this project right here was, when I say the start of like, it like the hate was already going crazy, but this was the start really. Like this was when niggas was not fucking with this shit at all, nigga. I mean, like when I say like the lean influence, like the lean with the shit that he was doing with the lean, bro, was really starting to show and really just coming about all on this. Like this is then like the predecessor to Almighty Soul. Like this is like the start of like all that shit that was coming around. I mean, bro, like you gotta realize the mixing on this project, like all that shit was really starting to really show. Like I mean, like the mixing on here was insane. Like with the loud auto-tune flows and shit. Sometimes his voice was louder than the beats and shit. Like I said, the auto-tune, sometimes the off-key auto-tune. It was so ahead of its time, bro, because rappers literally do that nowadays. But shit, at the time, that shit was received as the worst shit on Pluto, nigga. I fuck with this shit like heavy, bro. I never thought this tape was ass. If not only, this probably one of his best up there takes for sure. Like, I never thought it was bad, bro. Like, the shit started out with 12 bars. Then you got Michael Blackson's skits all over it and shit. So that make it even funny and kind of like a truly mixtape. Even though DJ Holiday kind of get annoying sometimes with his loud ass screaming and shit, but we could put that besides and shit. But Morgan Tracy was fire. Bank Clothes was fire all time. It's crazy. One of my favorite SOSA songs, Fuck Me, is top tier, bro. Chief and Keef with Tato and Trey Savage is fire, bro. Buy it, fire. Hoes and O's. Cause Don't Get Money is one of my favorite SOSA songs. Too much. 3, like, bro, 3 is crazy. Like that right there could say influence so many people, bro. Like so many rappers nowadays has that sound, bro, and it's crazy that niggas didn't fuck with it when it first came out, bro. They truly didn't fuck with it, man. They really didn't. Then he'll follow this up with Almighty Soul that dropped on October 13th 2013, nigga. And this right here, if we thought Bane 2 was experimental and shit, he even went over the limit with this project and shit. I mean, like, really testing the waters out with, like, this whole sound in general with this one right here. And this honestly was hated more than Bane 2, in my opinion. It seemed like people truly didn't fuck with Almighty Soul at first. But now, over time, it became, I mean, both takes over time became classics in their own due and respect, you know, because how influential and ahead of its time it really was. But this right here was, like, I felt like it was more hated on than Bane 2 at all. I mean, they both was hated on the same, but this one, he really was experiment. I mean, you gotta realize, post Finally Rich, bro, SOSA was in a whole nother bracket, bro. I mean, people like to say, man, like, no telling what the lean could have did. I mean, I honestly, this how I truly look at it, bro. I couldn't see SOSA doing the 2012 drill sound up until 2013-14. I mean, like, hear me out, but it was honestly smart and smooth for him to go ahead and shift over and just try some new shit while he was there early. It's a risk, honestly. Like, that's the biggest thing. The biggest criticism is that it's a risk. Like, it's a risk, bro. You don't, I mean, you're not gonna expect the artist to switch up a certain sound, like especially the sound that he was doing, bro. Like 2012, the nigga kind of had his own sound and shit. And then the more rappers in Chicago that was blowing up and shit, it all was starting to catch on. But 2013, bro, like it was like, so for him to already coming to the new year with some new slurring his words, new beat selections, new everything, niggas weren't fucking with that. Like it was common. It's honestly basically what Kanye was doing back in the 2000s and shit. You know, he don't doing the college sounds and shit for the first 3 projects, but better that sound with 808s. Nigga, that shit was considered the worst album of 2008. I mean, shit, up to Over Time, bro. Like, Over Time, that became Kanye's best talked about project. Influential project. It just, people never catch on in a moment and shit, but unless you one of them niggas that catch on, you'll know. But man, Almighty Soul, bro, like another influential mixtape that was considered the worst shit ever when it first dropped. But over time, it became one of the craziest projects. This shit was fire too, bro. Sucker with C-Day was crazy. Ape shit was fire. Hunchos and Glove with a guap. Young Rambo's Blew My High. Me. Self is probably one of the best songs on this tape to me. Nice is fire. Woulda, coulda. All that shit was fire, bro. Now, I don't understand how the hell people didn't fuck with this, but boy, I fuck with this shit truly when it first dropped, nigga. Then the snippets that was coming for him this year, bro, but Chef Kiss. I mean, some of these snippets to this day haven't even leaked or came out yet. Now, some of these snippets the leaked that came out, like, someone came out then in the span of, like, someone came out this year, someone came out last year. Like, it's a lot of snippets that just not really getting leaked and coming out, you know. Even Grail snippets, but it's still some snippets out there that's, to this day, still ain't on here. Like, songs like Deezy, the snippet Deezy. The motherfucking assassins. That shit still ain't leaked. The iconic Doritos Day. I mean, even SOSA itself don't have this song. He lost that motherfucker.
That's one song that's really lost. Yeah. That was made on my first house in Chicago, so that shit really gonna pop.
I honestly feel like it's lost, but I feel like it's not lost. Like, and I'm gonna explain. I feel like, bro, like, you gotta realize, bro, the computer that SOSA was making all these songs was getting stolen and shit, you know. So some of these songs end up actually getting lost or end up getting really, truly gone. But I feel like somebody has this song, bro. Somebody got this song in a somewhere, bro. This shit can't be lost, man. It just can't. I remember the Geeker snippet and shit. I used to listen to that shit all the time, bro.
The diamonds on my chain so solid. My niggas ain't scared of nobody. I lay and I feel like a whole lot. Got a one, what's in your wallet?
Keisha, she geeked. Let me grab my Nina. Dirty out of my Nina. All over your side.
Everything designer.
Yeah, everything nigga. My chain, my watch, my earrings. Shit, my pistol. Everything is on, oh, everything is on. Everything is on, oh, everything is on. Everything is on, oh, everything is on. Everything is on, oh, everything is on.
I remember the motherfucker hold me down snippet. I remember the motherfucking the drugs over hoes. All that shit, the true snippet, all that shit, bro. And it's honestly so crazy because nigga was doing all this shit in this 1 year, bro. Like, nigga wasn't bullshitting. Like, he was dropping all this shit in the span of the same year, bro. Like, none of this shit was coming out in different time frames. Like nigga did all this shit in the frame of 2013, bro. Like, let that sink in, bro. A lot of niggas don't not accomplish that much shit in 1 year, bro. But shit, SOSA took full advantage of that shit, on God. Long live Capo, man. Long live my nigga Capo. GBE Capo, nigga. But this might be a hot take, but it's not really a hot take, though. It's kind of fast, though. I mean, if you really listen to niggas sing GBE besides Chief Keef, you'll understand how influential Capo was to this sound of Chief Keef music at the time, bro. And we got to talk about it. Now, I know this might sound like a hot take, but Capo is definitely a big influence to Chief Keef music. I mean, like, when I say Chief Keef music, I'm talking about his sound in this year particularly. I'm talking about strictly 2013. I mean, we gotta, like, you gotta be real. Like, that mumbling lean era sound really started from Capo, bro. That shit honestly came from Capo. Like, the whole kind of aesthetic, like with the beat pauses and shit. Like,
too much guap, I ain't thinking about features. Niggas still to go to your town, your bitch down to please us. Ain't worth a lot of money cause I'm lost to see us. And I don't ride no jacks, bro, boy, I ride around in Beamers. And the bitch ain't mad no more, like a house I had to release her. Hey, do I? Roll out the Keisha.
With the whole slurring, mumble aesthetic, like that all came from Capo, bro. Like, and it's crazy because all really regions for 2 to 12, like from 2012 straight to like late 2012 to 2013, that whole sound was coming from Capo with songs like GLONL.
Big bank rolls in my pocket, and you niggas ain't us, so stop it. Got a bitch with me who try to do whatever I say, shit shot it. Shit ain't come out the sky, you gotta work for stuff all about it. We the glow gang, big gang, till you already know what's poppin'. Big bank rolls in my pocket, and you niggas ain't us, so stop it.
The feds.
I'ma die for the gang, I'ma ride for the gang. I'ma die for respect, I'ma die for my name. I'm in this shit with my niggas, I ain't in 45. I ain't switching my niggas, I ain't giving no names.
Like, the feds legit is 2013 SOSA all in one song. Like, it's hella songs that Capo was dropping and shit. Like Glow Game with Ball Out. It was so much shit that Capo was dropping, and that whole sound that Chief Keef, that regions that Chief Keef like started doing, it kind of comes with Capo and shit. Like I said, with the beat pauses that Chief Keef's doing in between certain songs, that all stems from Capo, bro. Like, that lazy flow shit all stems from Capo, bro. Like, all that shit comes from Capo. It just, Cheeky, you know, him having a bigger name and shit, it was gonna take off more and shit, but it all regions for Capo. That's why I say Capo influenced the Keef at this era was truly one of the biggest main reasons of this era. I mean, like, in general, nigga. Rest in peace to Capo, man. He definitely was a major part of this era and shit. I feel like it had to get brought up, bro. Like, if nobody want to talk about it, I had to talk about it. Like, cause niggas don't really seem to get Capo his props and shit. Really understand that Capo influenced SOSA to make this type of music, you know. Well, at least, you know, besides the drugs and all that other shit, you know, like, but it really was mainly Capo and shit, but they both was probably on the same shit at the same time. So, you know, it them being like both GBE and shit being like, you know, real close and shit. It only was, you know, so it wasn't too much big deal, but it was a big deal. Then we gotta talk about the icon, the Northbrook mansion and shit that Keef was living in this year, nigga. I mean, it was like the major reason part of 2013. When people talk about 2013 Keef, I mean, this mansion was the start of all kinds of shit. This is where all the great music was getting cooked at and shit. I mean, like, literally. I mean, like, with the classic music videos, like, around the, like, all the shit was going on, the blogs, the whole just, all that shit. Like, you remember watching the 2013 SOSA blogs, bro, you'll know that, like, bro, that this mansion was a big part. I mean, this is where every snippet and iconic song from this era stems from, bro. Up until like what 2014 when he moved out of there and shit. This household just like fans come up to this house nowadays and take pictures in front of this motherfucker. That's just how legendary it is. You know, cause this was the beginning of everything. I mean, this mansion holds a special place when you talk about 2013, bro. Because everybody, all you gotta do is show a picture in the rap community and they'll know who house this was and is, nigga. But just in general of 2013, bro, I mean, honestly, man, the influence that SOSA had on the rap game was honestly crazy, bro. I mean, like, niggas always gonna give 2013 SOSA his props. I mean, he started so much shit. It made mumble rap where it is, nigga. Like, we wouldn't have rappers like Uzi, Pump, Cardi, fucking Lil Yachty, no, like, you feel me? Even other rappers like Lucky and shit. Like, we wouldn't have certain rappers if it wasn't from. We wouldn't have any rappers, honestly, if it wasn't for Keef, like, taking off in Chicago. But we wouldn't have the rappers we all love and know today in rap game without motherfucking Keef and shit. 2013 Keef specifically, like, we wouldn't have certain artists and shit. It's just crazy that his influence. Like, this nigga was 17, 18, bro. Like, this nigga was young as hell and already had a big, insane influence in the rap game. Like, people like to put Keef as an OG now, bro. That's how long he been in his rap game, killing shit. And to this day, still killing shit. It's 2024, bro. This man still killing shit. I mean, Almighty Soul 2 is debuted in high. This like his first high charted album since fucking Finally Rich, niggas. It's just insane how this nigga was doing all this shit at a young age and still young. This nigga ain't even 30 yet, man. This nigga is 28. Like, it's crazy how he already had legendary status at a young nigga age and shit. I mean, that's just how it is when you really respect in the rap game. But shit, like, this nigga was getting banned for BET this year. This nigga was insane. It's crazy how all the shit really was all coming together and shit. I mean, like, you gotta realize this was a whole new ball game for SOSA. Like, this was his, like, this really was his second / first major year of really blowing up and shit. He was already switching shit up, coming out the blue with different styles, trying new styles, doing this, doing that, and the rap game didn't know what to do. Like, the whole industry didn't know what to do. Like, it's like Chicago really was taking over the rap game. Like, they didn't know what to do, and that's facts, nigga. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap this video up. If y'all enjoyed this video, man, y'all give this video a big ass thumbs up, man, for sure, bro. Like I say in every video, this sentimental hours right here, man. I love and appreciate every single one of y'all, man. All y'all who show love in the comments, subscribe. I mean, y'all gotta realize, man, like, the other day, man, I hit 3,000 subs, bro. We finally did it, man. We did it, bro. I ain't get to thank y'all in the last video, but we did it, bro. 3K, man. I appreciate that shit, man. Y'all don't understand. This shit mean a lot to a nigga, bro. Cause we so close to that 4K, man. We on the road, bro. We halfway to 10K now, bro. But like, once we hit 4K and 5K, we halfway to 10K, bro. And we only just finna keep going up, bro, for real. But like I say in every video, man, I have so much shit, man. I have so much shit. I just appreciate y'all, man. I love and appreciate all y'all, bro. I got so much shit in the vault, bro. When I say in the vault, I mean in my notes and shit. I got so much shit I could really make. It's so many ideas. I be brainstorming every day, y'all. I brainstorm a new video every day, and I just don't be knowing what to make. So I just make whatever on my mind and what I'm making at the moment and shit. Because I just like to talk about shit that I know nobody else ain't gonna really talk about, and that's just how I do my videos, you know. And I appreciate y'all for fucking with them and shit, you know, fucking with all the Soulja Boy videos, everything, bro. The whole channel in general, bro. Look, man, I understand I be yapping in the first half of the videos, you know. I know I be yapping in the first half of the videos, But y'all gotta realize, but I do that because the set, it's like, if you're a new viewer, I like to do it to set the most, like, so you can know what the hell the video really finna be and shit, you know. So what you get yourself into, you don't, you know, I don't want to just jump into the video talking about, you know, just already, you know, talking about what the video gonna be about without giving, you know, giving you a hint of how the video styles finna go and shit. Now you can go to the channel and watch the other videos, but I still like to get explained to, because you never know, we got new viewers every video, bro. Like, it's new viewers that gonna click on each video, so shit. I like to get my honest opinion and, you know, just tell y'all what these videos finna be and shit, you know. That's just real yapper vibes, you know. But man, like I say, man, I got way more shit coming, bro. It's so much shit I got to cook up. More shit coming soon. Hope y'all appreciate and love every single one we drop. And yeah, man, squad.